Salute riders, happy Saturday. Good afternoon and good morning to some. Also, good evening, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, okay? I hope everybody's having a blessed Saturday. Hey, Jamel, what it do? What up, King speaking? What it do, Colton? Hey, Thankful sis, Crystal sis. What up, Darshell sis? Tony sis. Talk with Prince, what it do, sister? Mini Men, what it do? Tosh sis, what it do? Okay, you getting your locks tight, and I get it. I gotta get my hair redone, you guys. Figure out what I can get done to it. Hey, Lolly, Miss T Zeta, how are you? Good morning for some again, and good afternoon. Hey, Barbie sister, Drea sis, Cap, Goddess, what it do, little sis? Man, I hope you guys again are having a blessed Saturday. I just want to come. Hey, Josh, what it do? Hey, Miss Fluffy, hey. I just wanted to come and kick it with you guys for a second. Hey, Leisure. I wanted to chop it up about the mock trial, but then I want to talk about a case too. Hey, C. Martin, tapping in from Cali. So, yeah, it's morning. Davita, what it do? Ambrosia, Sunshine Love, what it do? Justin, my sister. M. Gray, my sister, what it do? VT, what it do? Grown and Bougie, what it do, sis? Juju on the beat, what it do, sis? Nicole Neal, my sister, my rider, what it do? Dewana, what it do? Happy Saturday. Tammy, what it do? Happy Saturday. I did, Lalizi. Happy birthday, Lalizi. Oh my God. Man, happy belated birthday to my sister, man. Happy birthday, Lalizi. It's today. It's today, Lizzie, right? Thank you, Catrell. So y'all throw some happy birthdays up for Lalizi, my sister, my love, my girl, like my sister. Yeah, that's why I said it's today. It's today. Yes, happy birthday. Make sure y'all put that in the Discord too, mods and members. Hey Mika, what it do, Miss Mika? Tracy, what it do? Yes, happy birthday to our sister, for real. What you doing today, Lees? What y'all doing? I know Giant Gray laid you all the way out to the gods. Hey, Leisure, what it do? Hey, K-Boo. Last night was epic. Thank you. Thank you, BT, so much. Hey, Kenya, sis. Queen Butterfly, what it do? Yeah, keep those happy birthdays coming. Keep them coming. TT, my sister, what it do? Hey, Sage, what it do? Happy Saturday. Let me get my juice. Matter of fact, let me get my juice, guys. I don't know what I do with my juice. Oh, I drank it. Okay. I should have went downstairs and got me another one. I don't even feel like going down the steps. Hey, Wise Lever, what it do, sister? Oh, the pool party. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Leezy. Yes, I love you, Pooh. I love you, Sissy. So, last night we host a mock trial. Hey, Venetia. And a mock trial is not a trial. It's not us reenacting a trial. Mock trial is just giving your perspective on a trial that you've seen. And it wasn't even a trial. It was the preliminary. It was us giving our perspective. I'm eating chicken and rice. That sounds good. I need to make some stuff for Shank. I said I was going to make him some beef stew soup. Hey, Jean. Hugs. Happy Saturday, love. Love you, Miss Jean. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly's having her birthday dinner today. So you and my Lizzie, happy birthday to Kimberly too. Our sister Kimberly, Lizzie, is having parties today. So man, y'all enjoy, man. And I wish y'all nothing but the best and many, many more to come. Hey Carla. Hey Tracy, happy Saturday. Hey Paula, what's going on? Hey Trina Trin. She said, birthday, my fellow Leo. It's Leo season. My mom's birthday was July. Happy belated birthday. And yours is August 13th. Okay. Happy belated birthday to your mother and early birthday to you, okay? Hey, Betty, what it do, sister? Thankful sis, what it do? So, it was it's gonna be classy with a touch of ratchet. Okay, Kimberly. Kimberly said classy with a touch of ratchet. She said, I'm a Cancer. Yeah. All right, Joshua. His birthday is September the 1st. Happy early birthday to you. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Shantiana. What it do, Bookie? Man, happy birthday to all of y'all, okay? Wishing y'all many, many more. You cooking, Carrie? Happy Saturday. So last night was just to give, for them, the ladies, to give their perspective. You didn't mess up no content, Lizzie. Hell, I'm just kicking it. It said, let's kick it. We're here to talk about anything. Hey, girl. Happy Saturday. We are here to talk about anything y'all want to talk about, but I wanted to talk about the mock trial. I seen a comment and it was like, this is sick. And nothing was said to me that was inappropriate. And we got to start having open minds, because are y'all going to go to the court when y'all hear it at the trial? Guess what? It's going to be sicker and it's going to be real. The mock trial wasn't real because none of us are involved. Hey, Lisa. So I just want to see if y'all going to have that same energy to the judge. Are y'all going to go tell the judge this is sick? Because it is sick. It's very much sick. Everything that happened surrounding Nazaria Harris was sick, including the people. Hey, Steffi, what do, Steffi Jean? Everything. That real trial gonna break us all down. Let's go, C. Martin. You hear me? If y'all couldn't do a mock trial, shit, you can't do the trial. Hey, Dale, what it do? You can't. Ain't no way y'all gonna be able to listen to that trial. And it's no way. Because it's gonna be the real meat and the potatoes on the table. It's gonna be so much more on the table. All these characters, all these unanswered questions. Hey, Martha. And so much more. Let's go, Miss Cookie. She said the real trial will not be as playful. It's not going to be a playful thing at all. Hey, Sonya. Last night was really good. Thank you. Hey, Janet. However, I enjoyed it. Thank you, Miss Cookie. But the crazy part about it, Miss Cookie, that gets me is because everything they really did last night, it happened at the preliminary. Right? Are y'all writing the judge and telling her how sick it was? Because I thought it was sick at the preliminary. I thought it was very sick. Hey, Virtual Sis. I thought it was real sick listening to You Love the Mock Trial. Thank you, Venetia. Because that's what we really heard. Blue, green, blue, whatever the color is. That's my niece. I'm her aunt. We're twins. That's the same age. She seen her last. I took her to school last. So what did they say different from the preliminary? Whole face was bloody. Whose was Shantiana? It's going to be very emotional, Martha. No, C. Martin, it's a different judge. It's Judge Hathaway for the trial. And the juror, depending on the defense, because the defense about had nothing. You know why they had nothing? Because Kim worthless. They all worked together anyway. If didn't nobody know that. That's in real life. The prosecutors and the defense all work together. Those court-appointed attorneys don't get paid anything. Some do step in to help. Hey, Von Sheila, what it do, sister? Happy Saturday. Some do step in to help, but others, But we have to go in with unbiased thoughts and be open-minded and listen. Listen. Don't listen to something that you're wanting to hear. Listen to everything. Hey, Big Mama. Hey, Celestia, what it do, sister? Happy Saturday. You have to be willing, just like with this case, everything that's put on the table, you have to be willing to listen, but you have to use discernment too, to know what's real and what's fake. And I think we are all old enough to know. Yeah, that's all it was, Miss Cookie. And that's okay. I'm not mad at them for that. But don't watch something that's bothering you. I don't watch nothing that makes my stomach turn a little bit, or I just don't like. I don't even express that I don't like it. I just simply don't watch. I saw in the preliminary trial, I saw other judges were sitting and listening in on the trial. Dale said, definitely listen. Yeah. I didn't know it was other judges in there. I don't think I ever paid attention. But later on tonight, I do want to come back and I want to kind of read the 4-year-old's testimony just to make sure I'm seeing things correctly, right? I sent the videos to your Instagram. The police beat up a childhood friend of mine in Mount Clemens. The power is given to all the wrong people. You said to Instagram? Let me see. It'd be too much on social media. I know Mona Lisa sent me something. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. So I gotta register you, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm assuming you know the situation.
Where did it happen, Shantiana? Hey, Miss Boss Lady. Oh wow. Okay, I see it, Shantiana. I see it. What happened, Shantiana? Hey Nika. What it do, sister? Exactly what happened. In the next, I do want to host another mock trial. I do. I said I wasn't, because I be getting tired of the bullshit though. Mount Clemens, Michigan. Because I see, does the cop car say Clinton Township on the police car? Hey, something sweet. Yeah, I think I seen Clinton Township on the car. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see what she sent me.
Nazai Harris is still alive.
Yeah, let me let you guys hear this. She sent me this clip where he's saying Nazai Harris is still alive. He wants to say that Nay is Naziah. But let me let y'all hear it.
Let me explain.
During the court hearing, when it comes down to Jarvis Butts, they pulled up his phone records.
Hold on, let me go all the way back to the beginning of what he said.
I couldn't help but see that he constantly making the same phone calls.
I want to take it back to the beginning.
During the court hearing, when it comes down to Jarvis Butts, they pulled up his phone records. I couldn't help but see that he constantly making the same phone calls to a particular person with the number ends in 1520. So whenever I saw this, right, I then had to ask myself, why is y'all having so much short-lived conversations? Better yet, why did you decide to reach out to this person for the first time on the 9th of January, minutes after you come across Naziah Harris? To answer my own question about the short-lived conversation, what's understood do not need to be explained. And again, if you go back to the text messages between Jarvis and Naziah, this shit right here was already pre-planned.
21 Naziah sent to Jarvis.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait. Then at 14:22, she says, send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number. Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, okay, and those messages were deleted.
Whenever she got off the bus, she was already expecting Jarvis Butts to be somewhere present. Let's get down to what it is that I'm trying to say whenever it comes down to me believing that Naziah Harris is still alive. Let me explain. I saw these numbers whenever it came out that his phone record was put on display. And then I had a question about a particular number. And that number belongs to a woman named Najee.
Thank you,
who stays on Alexandria Street, which is where Jarvis Butts went to whenever he left the motel room after he was already seen and spotted with Naziah Harris.
Send me the full story, Shantiana.
I start to ask myself, something about this woman that is fishy. In fact, it's something about their communication that's very much so fishy because the longest conversation that they had was only 26 seconds. So that's when my wife told me, hey, say, how about you just call the number? So I called the number. I'm having a conversation with this person. First and foremost, whenever I call the number, I'm not really expecting anything out of it. But whenever I ask the simple question, do you know Jarvis Butts? And the answer that I got stunned the shit out of me. So then I asked, when the last time you spoke to Jarvis Butts? The person then said, I talked to Jarvis Butts today. How did you speak to him today? From jail. That's when my wife told me, baby, that sounds like a kid that you're talking to. That's when I hit record. Now, I can go a little bit further and go really deep into it, but I want you to tell me what it is that you hear from this audio. So I'm going to take this audio, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to find another audio of a person that we know for certain to be Naziah Harris, and we're going to compare the two together and tell me, do you believe that this same person I was on the phone with is in fact Naziah Harris portraying to be the owner of this phone? Okay, so when the last time you spoke to Jarvis?
Today. He called me from jail.
Okay, how old are you?
34.
You're 34 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Because after those phone calls to you, he was at a motel, Park Crest Inn. Are you familiar with that?
Hey, Chocolate Basis.
No.
You're not familiar with it whatsoever?
Kawana, I don't know why.
No.
Hey,
okay. So you is completely oblivious to who Naziah Harris is?
I don't know.
I saw it on the news and on the internet.
And that's about it?
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Part 2. I got the plans ready in Zambro. I don't waste all that time. So, I don't care how uneven cut it is, but I put the marker line on it, so come back when I'm done cutting it. He called me from jail. I saw it on the news and on the internet.
Hey, Rochelle, I love you, baby. So She said, see, Martin said, now you could tell that ain't no 39 years old. That person ain't even 15. I believe it's a guy from TikTok. Yeah, he's from TikTok. I just don't know him. What it's almost to believe or not to believe is the question. Is the question. To believe or not to believe at this point with a lot of stuff. And hey Beethoven, she not 34. That's a 34-year-old lady. Yes, it doesn't sound real. I don't know, man. It sounds like a kid. Someone else interviewed her before. Someone said she worked at her job and she's slow. I do remember someone saying they do work with her, like, you know. Hey, Ronika, welcome. Y'all welcome Ronika. She's new to the show. Make her feel warm and welcome, you guys, please. I don't believe it at all. I heard them on the live TikTok. Yeah, I don't think she sounds like Nazaya, but you know, everybody has their own perspective and theories in this case, and it's okay, you know, to each his own. Yeah, LaShonda, what it do? Sound like a little kid. SP Nugget had her on her channel interviewing her. Oh, you go by Nay as well? Oh, okay. Janae. El Janae. Okay. She was interviewed in March, and she's the one who lives on Alexandrine. Incognito said, I'm 33 and sound 12, so why is everybody trying to come up off this baby story? Can I say this, Miss Cookie? When you listen, when you really are into a case, because everybody's not on YouTube. A lot of them are on TikTok. And it do make you kind of dig. You could tell something's wrong with it. Yeah. Jarvis is wrong. Point blank period. Okay, Ambrosia. Okay. It sounds like the lady. Yeah, SP Nugget interviewed her. Ajane. Oh, okay. Ajane. Okay. Thank you, Ajane. Thank you for not holding me to the cross. Hey, Evelyn. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry. I'm proud. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. I love you, Boucher. Jarvis needs to be touched in a major way. Yeah, she does. Desire sounds totally different to me as well. But I get it how he can kind of, when you listen to it and you hear like a kid voice and you're like, wait, is this her? Wait. Let me look into this. I don't know. You know, so yeah. I wanted to touch on a little something really quick. I just want to see our thoughts on it and stuff. Well, I don't know, Miss Cookie. I don't know. I was just saying like how voices Jarvis was using that lady. She said she never got attention from me, and Jarvis was the first to pay attention. And he's wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Using that girl while she's still talking to Jarvis. I mean, Nisi, she said he's the first one that ever gave her the attention. At the beginning, it sounded like her. Yeah, Ajane, she do. Yeah, Kay, me too. Me too. I hope Nay gets away from him for real. She deserves so much better. And it'll come, Nay. If you're listening, it'll come. God will send somebody to you. She wants to have his baby. Hey, Jamila. I think some people are genuinely speaking out, but others are trying to get attention and a check. Yeah, I think he was being genuine. I do, y'all. That's my opinion, though. I think he was being very much genuine. And he was really just trying to figure something out. Because I know I would have. I'd have started putting two and two together like, wait. Because she do sound young, you know. And ain't nothing wrong. I know as black people, we sound youthful. We look youthful. And some more stuff. So let me see if I can. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Power Ranger Slayer. Thank you for coming through. Happy Saturday. Appreciate you. Thank you, Trina. Pookie Poo, what it do, sis? Hold on, y'all. Let me text her. Hold on, y'all. I was calling Nate. All right. So good luck with this one. I did call Nate's phone. Hey, proud mommy, what it do? I had to read the comments because I'm like, I would never do that. I can stand a girl got my nickname. Okay. Hey, unavailable, what it do? I'm glad she was asleep when he called that night. But she said after that, leading up to him having to turn himself in, he started coming around her more. Thank you, Lisa, sis. Thank you. That's crazy, sis. Now that he was wanted, he, you know what I'm saying, leading up to him having to turn himself in. Now he wants to come around. It's just like, hey, Miss Bishop, what it do? Somebody else came in. I don't want you guys to think I miss you guys. Hey, Statements, what it do, sis? Chick Simple Lady, what it do? Not your baby, though. She sound more like Marquita. Nay is probably the one putting money on his books. I don't know why I keep getting kicked out live. It's happening. I don't know, Kawana. A lot of people were saying that. I hate it for all the not for all the ladies, because let's just be honest. Shannon is horrible. Marquita is horrible. Lucretia is horrible. Angel, another one. And it's crazy because we'll look at that and try to put all the women in the same category. And if she has a delay, that's not her problem. That's not her fault. She knows no better. And she really thinks that this man loves her. He wasn't interested in her. She has no kids. Thank you, goddesses. And he was only using her because guess what? He's great going in. He's great go down for some time. He didn't know how many other bitches was going to turn their back on him. So he needed that one. And that was her. This is a story that Jacqueline has sent me because I want to kind of switch gears a little bit. Hey, Brandy, what it do? Why weren't they trying to have a baby? Yeah, Waverly. That's what they said. She was trying to have a baby. Thank you for becoming a member, ODS. Thank you. And y'all make sure y'all drop ODS's link for me. Capricorn Chronicles, if you're still interested. Incognito said anyone who became baby mama to Jarvis after he was released from prison is horrible. If he was honest with Shannon and his family, I'm sure he was honest with all of them. Welcome, Proud Mommy. Y'all make Proud Mommy feel comfortable. I had a very bad seizure problem for stress with the medicine. Oh, Proud Mommy, I'm praying for you. Y'all put some prayer hands up for Proud Mommy. Thank you for gifting the 5 memberships, ODS. If you got a membership from ODS, thank you, ODS. You don't have to. I do that because I respect you guys' content. I love you guys' content, and I respect you as a content creator. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, LaShawna, she said, yeah, I believe she works and gets some monthly checks, so she will be good to put money on his books. And he's dead ass wrong. These cases, these animals, never thought anyone was going to care for these babies missing. That's what I rocks with you all the way, ODS in the yard. I love it. Ronika, it's a $. He said, everyone's sorry, getting a retwist. Okay, ODS, everybody's getting their shit retwisted today. Incognito, do you think with Nay having a delay, the comprehension of it all? He said he's using her for money before and after he went in. He said that night decided to security came by and she gave him money. What? What up, Zen? Thank you, Drea. Drea, drop your link as well. Drea's an upcoming content creator. And so is Juju. Zen is a content creator. So if y'all can drop Zen's link as well and drop y'all links, please. And thank you. Important to ODS like y'all important to me, okay? Great content creator. Y'all love the yard. You hear me? Man, I did not know. He said she gave her money. Hell, I thought they said she was asleep. Was she asleep? Yeah, y'all put some prayer hands up for Proud Mommy, please. Was she asleep or did he get money from her? I'm confused now. See, this is why I say to believe or not to believe when it comes to these cases, because you hear so much. What up, Snoopy Woo? Happy Saturday. Which one is it? Before, like in 2023. What happened in 2023, Leisure? It's so scary because I'm homeschooling my babies and they had to witness it, but I don't remember anything. Yeah, Proud Mommy. Unfortunately, that's what seizures do. They kind of wipe out your memory, love. I'm so sorry you went through that. Yeah, I didn't hear he got money from her that night. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Sissy. Yeah, I just didn't hear that part. I want you guys to hear this story about Cedric Britton. This has happened up in Maryland. Sad case. This is what we're subjected to now. And we just have to face it. Hey, Valerie, what it do, sister? Thank you, Ronika. Can y'all drop how to become a member for Ronika, please? The last time he did it, a drive-through with a Nets voice. Ugh. I don't even like using that word. Anything they said, I hate it. Wait, I thought someone said she was asleep also. That's what I thought, Tammy. Incognito, who said Jarvis got money from her?
Reported she was abducted in Newark, Delaware. Well, tonight it is now a murder investigation after authorities discovered the body of a young girl in a vacant lot in Northeast Maryland, not far from where the mother and her boyfriend lived, both facing charges tonight. Action News reporter Jessica Cortalia has been following the story and has the very latest.
That mother is being held behind bars here in Newcastle County at the women's prison. She will be extradited to Maryland. Just 24 hours after she reported her daughter missing, 31-year-old Darian Randall is behind bars, charged with her murder. Randall is charged with first and second degree murder, first degree of child abuse resulting in death of a minor under 13. Maryland State Police say the body of a young child fitting the description of missing 3-year-old Nola Dinkins was discovered this afternoon in a vacant parking lot in Cecil County, Maryland. Sadly, this incident is now being treated as a homicide investigation by the Maryland State Police.
Our detectives are continuing to work closely with the FBI.
Randall told police her daughter had been kidnapped at gunpoint along the 500 block of Gender Road in Newark around 7 o'clock last night. Police issued an Amber Alert for the little girl. Hours later, police learned
that the initial report provided by Randall was false and that Amber Alert was subsequently canceled.
Maryland State Police say Randall's boyfriend, 44-year-old Cedric Antoine Britton, is charged with accessory to first and second-degree murder and failure to report a child death. The couple lived at this home on the 300 block of Elk Nest Drive in Northeast Maryland. Neighbors who did not want to go on camera say Britton attended their neighborhood HOA meeting last night around the same time the little girl was reported missing. The chief medical examiner in Baltimore is working to identify the remains of the victim.
They are consistent with those belonging to a child.
I spoke with the child's paternal grandmother. She is in Indiana. She told me that she's heartbroken but does not want to speak on camera. In Newcastle County, Delaware, I'm Jessica Cartalia, Channel 6 Action News.
Let's talk about it.
New details to
Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me get into this. Not attended a neighborhood watch meeting. Can y'all drop Ajanae's link, please? I don't know I could do this, but if anybody has some free time, I'm on all social media platforms where I do try on hauls, affordable, plus size friendly. What kind of try on? Yeah, it's horrible, Miss Fluffy. It is. Yeah, it's so much going on in this world. Hey, Angel One, what it do, sissy? Can y'all drop the membership link? There it is right there. Capricorn just dropped it. Let me read y'all this while he's going to a fucking I'm sick of these mothers. We have to do better, mothers. And if you don't want your baby, take them to a fire station and give them up. Hey, Bridget Boo. Hey, Couture. Give the children away. There's somebody that will love that baby. The individual named Cedric Britton has been charged in connection with the death of 3-year-old Nola Dinkins in Maryland. Nola's mother, Darian Randall, is accused of fatally beating the child, and Britton Randall's boyfriend has been charged with accessory to first and second degree murder after the fact, failure to report a child's death, first degree child abuse resulting in death, and conspiracy to commit child abuse resulting in death. He's facing 11 charges in total related to Nola's death. The indictment against Britton occurred on July the 2nd, 2025, and included charges of first-degree child abuse resulting in the death of a child under 13 years old and murdering conspiracy count, which are punishable by up to life in prison. His bail was initially set at $75,000, then raised to $100,000, and finally revoked after the grand jury indictment. Britton remains in custody at the Cecil County Detention Center. Randall faces murder charges in Maryland and is being held in Delaware on charges of lying to the police about kidnapping attempt involving Nola. The remains of the child found in a suitcase. The remains of the child found in the suitcase wrapped in saran wrap were consistent with an emaciated child. Randall allegedly admitted to beating Nola with the belt until the child became unconscious, after which she and Britton drove around with Nola's body before returning home and placing her in a suitcase. Oh, you got an Amber Alert for that? Hey, Miss One Low Key. Yeah, unalive the three. We are talking about a 3-year-old child. And at 3, kids are into everything. Hey, NPN, what it do, sister? Kids are, they're meddlesome at that point. They're touching. They're in the hair grease, hair bowls, beads all over the place. All kind of stuff. Hey, Latanya, sis. How you... When I hollered at Nay, my granddaughter, on 4th of July, her feelings were so hurt. But it was only right that I, said what I said and said something to her. Maybe my tone was a little loud. Hey, Jenny Love. But it's just, what I learned growing up as a child. It wasn't nothing too serious, but it was serious enough for me to say, don't do that. Don't ever do that. And her feelings got hurt. Me hitting Nate, beating her, and Nate's 9. But thank you, Sage, for becoming a new member. Thank you, love. Man, you hear me? Unavailable. Not only do they beat her to death, they roll her in saran wrap. For what? How do you create something for... She said, I have to send you the one that happened in my town in Troy, where the dad raped his 2-month-old daughter and messed her up. All right, Black Goddess. How do you create something for 9 months? Only but to hate it. Something that is inside of us. We have eggs, ladies. And once sperm hit those eggs, it brings a baby into your womb. It drops in your womb and you carry that baby. And you have that baby and you look at that baby and that first cry, that baby smell. Yeah, Ajane. Yeah, just give the baby up. It does take a lot out of you, Bridget. My kids never had a whooping. Now, when they were younger, I would give them one of those 2 fingers pops. That was just rare. Hey, Shani Boo. What up, Chandra Boo? I'm really talking about... I couldn't help and participate. I can't even see you unaliving your child and participate. Then he had the nerve to go sit at a neighborhood watch meeting to play it off as if he did nothing. As if he did nothing. My grandson is 4. I don't even spend timeouts work with him, but it works. Yeah. When I see my grandkids, I like, man. But these mothers, that's just like Annette. Naziah is your grandchild. She is your blood grandchild. The oldest, well, the next to the oldest girl, but yeah. But that's your blood running through her veins. Come on, Waverly. Now, I hate Nate getting her hair done. I hate watching her cry. It makes me upset. Like, here you doing it too hard. And then you got to get your hair done now. I have to catch myself. Come on, auntie. How do you beat her for hours? Just like that woman that beat her son for 12 hours. You beat him from 12 to 12? Really, what be going on? I need psychologists around these parts to tell me what the hell is going on. to where you beat a child for 3 to 4 hours. And then to say, yeah, she's unconscious, she's dead. Well, shit, I'd imagine that she's dead. Bridget, at all. There's no way possible that this is happening, but it's happening. They're raping their children, impregnating their children, unaliving their children. When it's women that can't have children. And they would have loved to have that baby. She's beautiful. Nola was beautiful. Any life that you bring into this world is beautiful. It's definitely demons and demonic. And it is demons. They are demons, Ambrosia. You're right, Couture. Yes, Tammy C. If you don't want your children, and this is to Alma, I know shit gets hard. I know life be lifing. But take those children to the fire station. You don't have to say anything. I just can't care for her. I just can't care for him. And let somebody love them. And I'm here to tell y'all, if you didn't get love from home and you're going through something and you got somebody, don't leave your kids in a situation you left out of. Because that's what's happening a lot too. People thinking that their child is going to get loved more than them. She said, you know, the moms these days don't care. I was just an egg. I've been through so much. And I was that dog that she wanted to get rid of. But God had other plans for me because I love my kids to death. And Black Goddess. What up, self-made sis? She said, I was just an egg. I was that dog that she wanted to get rid of. Yeah. It is, Bridget. It's people with children that will take care of kids. It is people with children that want to take care of kids. It was another story. Let me see if I got it. No. Yeah, this is the one I want to talk about too. Three-year-old Bessemer foster child dead after being left in a hot car. DHR worker's house for 5 hours. A 3-year-old Alabama boy died Tuesday. When he was left alone inside a hot vehicle in Birmingham for roughly 5 hours. This is by the CPS worker. And y'all know Alabama hot, down south hot. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office identified the child as Katorius KJ Starks Jr. He lived in Bessemer. Chief Deputy Coroner Bill Yates said Katorius was left alone in the vehicle on the 1500 block of Pine Tree Drive in Birmingham. The vehicle was in the driveway of a private residence. It was not running and the windows was rolled up. Yates said the boy was in the car from 12:30 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. He was pronounced dead on the scene at 6:03 p.m. Katorius is the first hot car death in Alabama in 2025. He is at least the 16th child to die in a hot car nationwide this year. According to KJ's aunt Brittany, the boy is in DHR custody and lives in a foster home. When the foster parent went to pick the child up from daycare, he was not there. DeBruce said transporter driver, possibly from the company that contracts with DHR for transporting children to visitations, picked KJ to take him to DHR in Bessemer for a scheduled visit with his father. When the visit was over, she said KJ was never returned to the daycare. DeBruce said Birmingham police found her nephew inside the car. They in DHR then notified DeBruce's sister that the child had died. Miss Cookie, man, drop the kids off anywhere. You hear me? Miss Cookie to Leo. I mean, let them figure it out for the child. What's best for the child? If y'all get what I'm saying. That's all. I don't know if it's just the infant, but Miss Cookie the Leo said my mom disconnected herself from me. She was unable to love me. DeBruce said Birmingham police found her nephew inside the car. They in DHR then notified DeBruce's sister that the child had died. The parents and other family members are beyond distraught. We don't know what's going on, DeBruce said. The Alabama Department of Human Resources provided this statement. A child in DHR custody was being transported by a contract provider when the incident occurred. The provider has terminated their employee. Due to the confidentiality, DHR cannot comment further regarding the identity of the child or the exact circumstances. The death is under investigation by Birmingham police. Fuck getting fired. Why isn't she in jail? Yeah, come on. She said, man, in Troy, Alabama, it's about 99 degrees now, and it was 150 degrees in the car he was in. Black said it was 150 degrees in that car. Shelly says she always told us I was a situation. My brother was her love child and my sister was a mistake. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, this got me upset. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. The death is under investigation by Birmingham police. According to the family's attorney, Courtney French, a DHR affiliate worker employed through the Covenant Services picked KJ from daycare at 9 a.m. for a supervised visit with his biological father. After the visit ended around 11:30 a.m., the worker stopped to pick up food for her family and shopped at a tobacco store. The worker then returned to her home and left KJ in the parked car for more than 5 hours. This is heartbreaking and preventable tragedy, French said. With the current extreme outside temperatures in the heat index of 108 degrees, the interior temperature of the car where KJ was trapped exceeded 150 degrees. Hey, Missy. Hey, pretty girl Bria, what it do? This is a parent's worst nightmare. Our baby should be alive, the child's parent said in a statement provided by French. It exceeded over, hey PJ, it exceeded over 150 degrees. Y'all know when we go to the door that heat just hit you when you open your front door before you go outside. Right, Nisi, I'm not investigating for what. She should be locked up. Y'all fired her like what we fired her. But a baby's gone. A baby's unalive. What up, DJ? What it do, bruh? Absolutely, Miss Cookie. Hey, Soo Young. Oh, because So she gets to be with her family. But the person that was supposed to protect, which was her, can be with her family, but they can no longer have a family because their child is unalive. How many of us get in the car and turn around and look in the backseat before we even, man. But come on, Black Goddess, for 5 hours, you didn't realize a child you cared for ain't cried, ain't nothing. At his age, nothing. When you got kids, you recognize your children, even if you're caring for one. If it was the parent that, come on, Venetia. I just seen where y'all know they locked that black woman up that was a foster mother down here in North Carolina. I need to find these parents. Look up that story back in June where that foster mother was black. And she left the baby in the car. The baby died. And they locked her ass straight up. And the people were saying how good of a foster mother she was. She's still in jail, y'all. Yeah, because I heard that the lady from the Detroit is still being charged from her kids freezing to death. And she was with them. The fact that you made a stop and you did, come on, Sonya. Come on, Sonya, man. I ain't going. I'm not letting these people tell me that. They said we fired her. They don't want her just being fired. She should be in jail. But don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound like somebody we know? Hey, Noel, don't that sound like Kim Worthless? We do have people that help Darvith, but they will beat the heart later. So somebody helped him do something to a 13-year-old girl who's never been seen again, and they'll be charged down the road. Okay. They'll be charged later. We are in trouble. We are in serious trouble if this is how shit is going down. Come on, Evelyn. Man, we know where our babies are. We know good and damn well that our children are in that back seat. But Bridget, the black lady got locked up down here in North Carolina last month. I didn't know that. Shawnee, sir, are you talking about the lady from the Food Network, the unalived her foster daughter? I ain't never heard it. It's too much going on, Shawnee. Shawnee's talking about a whole nother case, the foster mother unalived her. I can't. Come on, Naya. 5 hours? What up, Kenya sis? We talking about 5 hours. You don't, what did you do when he was in the house? It almost makes me think that you didn't care for him at all. Let me let y'all hear some one more time. That is them to be true. I'm watching it happen in real time. I don't know if y'all was here for this, but this caught my attention. And let me let y'all hear it. Hold on. And they unalived her. After this woman, this governor spoke out. Because she was on her shit. Because so many kids was coming up unalived in foster care and under the CPS. This is what she said. This is Senator Nancy Schaefer, who is now deceased. Her husband is deceased. She said, how about them ruling in an accident after leaving 5-year-old Aiden in the car all day in San Antonio? Yeah, night, because they locked her up. Hey, Minnie, my love. Y'all listen to this.
I'm talking about those children removed from their homes intentionally for profit. Children are seized unnecessarily from their families due to the federal aid created in 1974 entitled the Adoption and Safe Families Act. It offers financial incentives to the states that increase adoption numbers. To receive the adoption incentives or bonuses, local CPS must have more children. They must have more merchandise to sell. Funding is available when a child is placed in a foster home with strangers or placed in a mental health facility and medicated, usually against the parents' wishes. Parents are victimized by the system that makes a profit for holding children longer and bonuses for not returning children to their parents.
Not bonuses.
This is abuse of power. It is lack of accountability. And it is a growing criminal political phenomenon spreading around the globe.
Right, pretty girl.
Oftentimes, but not always, poor parents are targeted to lose their children because they do not have the wherewithal to hire an attorney or fight the system. Being poor and lacking proper housing does not mean your children should be removed. CPS has redefined poor to mean psychologically inferior. Therefore, it is in the best interest of the child to be removed. Best interest, of course, has also been redefined at the child's expense. It has been reported over and over that 6 times as many children die in foster care than in the general public. Once a child is legally kidnapped and placed in official safety, the child is far more likely to suffer abuse, including sexual molestation and or rape. Case workers and social workers are often guilty of fraud. They withhold and destroy evidence, and they seek wrongly to terminate parental rights while being protected by state immunity. There is a huge bureaucracy made up of...
She said they being protected by immunity because they're state workers. Let me go to part 2. Let me find part 2. Let me go to their page and see if I can find part 2. Because that was so interesting. Here go part 2.
Against humanity for financial gain. Some children had been taken off the school bus, taken out of the hospitals, or taken out of their homes in the middle of the night, and even worse. I will share with you on the unlimited power of Child Protective Services. I served in the Georgia State Senate, and after 4 years of viewing the ruthless and unsparing actions of Child Protective Services, also called CPS, which I will use tonight, I wrote a scathing report entitled The Corrupt Business of Child Protective Services.
Dang, Nigel.
Thank you. The report cost me my Senate seat. However, there are causes worth losing over. And this is one. There is a huge bureaucracy made up of judges, court-appointed attorneys, guardian ad litems, social workers, state employees, court investigators, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, foster parents, adoptive parents, and on.
Sound like a net,
who are looking to the children in state care for their job security. Judges have control over private living arrangements and income of 48.3 million Americans. The United States Census Bureau reported in 2002 that $40 billion in transfer payments were made between households of custody parents and other parents. That money, $40 billion, is under the direction and control of family court judges in environments covered with confidentiality laws that protect the wrong people. Rights are removed from parents, human rights, civil rights, and even religious rights. One illustration of what took place in my district is that after so many calls, I decided to call a meeting in one of the counties of my own district. I personally called 37 families that had been in touch with me who had all lost their children, grandchildren. I had them meet me in the library one Saturday morning. We started at 9 o'clock and we ended at 9 o'clock. We had 50 families standing outside the door that could not get in. We didn't have time to talk with them.
I need part 3. I need to hit them up and say, where's the part 3? This cost this woman her life because she said she couldn't take it anymore. Don't that sound like Annette? Don't that sound like the story? Are we looking at another case of they're going to get immunity for not protecting those children in the Harris household? Just like the young lady that just left the baby in the car in 150 degrees heat. She said, that's real. December 16, 2023, the prosecution was on the kid's side. I was speechless. Oh, Bridget, that baby made all kind of noise. I listened to a Live Low laugh. She said the kids, she said, and they get bonuses for the kids they don't return. Did you hear what she said about how they are identifying? And it made me think of Annette when she talked about the hospitals, children snatched out of Henry Ford Hospital. If you are in the Detroit area, bring awareness to Senator Nancy Schaefer. And also look into Henry Ford Hospital. Man, you hear me, Capricorn? Hell, we can't take 80 degrees. I can barely take 75. I can barely take 75. You ever got in a car and you couldn't breathe as soon as you got in your car? You try to hurry up and crack the windows and it still don't help? You just can't breathe when you sit in your car. Imagine a child, and this is by a CPS worker. And she had groceries. You better believe that bitch had groceries. They said she stopped at the store so she can get a meal for her family. So your groceries was in that back seat with that child. Oh, she can worry about her family, but they no longer have a son. Just like down here in North Carolina. The little boy goes to the dentist, the 2-year-old. They got the mother and the father sitting in the lobby. Only for you to be sitting in the lobby and you hear paramedics come. Everybody looking to see where the paramedics is going in the lobby. And it's your child. Nobody informed those parents anything. Nobody said, your son's not breathing. He stopped breathing. Venetia said, my mom was a foster mother. And the kids were to leave on a certain date. When that date came, they tried to give her a bonus to keep them longer. Oh, they are so corrupt, Bridget. But when the mother and the father watch the paramedics, just imagine you're in the lobby and you see that ambulance rushed in, how many people was, where they going? And when they go in the back, hey Gina, what it do? And when they go and get their child. Nobody informed them that their baby had passed away in the back or nothing. They wouldn't even let the mother or the father. The mother said, can she ride? The father said, I'll follow you guys to the hospital. They wouldn't even let the mother ride. They wouldn't even let the mother ride in the ambulance. Only for their only child to be unalived. This is what we're living in. And she lost her life. They unalived Senator Nancy Schaefer. They didn't tell the parents shit about their baby. Hell yeah, Miss Cookie, we get out that car. Don't we? We turn that on. And we get out that car. And bros, she went to the grocery store while she had the little boy in the car. She ran out, did all these errands and runs. The police beat the kids in Cleveland for the workers. What? Naya, send me that story. Can y'all drop my email, moderators? Ms. Parker. Just a quick nugget just a couple of years ago at remodeling. It's sad and diabolical. Yeah, Tammy. They didn't even know. The parents was in the lobby, didn't even know they called the paramedics for their son. They knew nothing. Nobody came from the back and said something went wrong. Nothing. Nothing. When I say these parents didn't know nothing about their child, they knew nothing. Until the paramedics was taking their baby out on the stretcher. That's what's sick. See, people gotta define what's sick. The Muck trial wasn't sick. These people are sick. Reenacting these sick individuals, these demonic entities is what's sick. Not us. This what happened to my sister, her daughter. Lose. No one called my sister. Not her. Life at CVS. Not even the police. Her baby daddy happened to go to the store and see them working on her. Wow, Shelly. Prayers to you. Thank you, Naya. I want to cover that. I do. I don't understand, Jante, what the deuce is. When I see people saying that, I rock with you, Miss Parker, but this is sick. What was sick was Shannon and Annette allowing Jarvis Butts into their home around those children. Tell them, hit them up on their social medias and tell them they're sick. Get in touch with them and say, you're sick. But y'all want to tell people that's innocent and repeating what was said at the preliminary. Sick? Are y'all okay? This is why America's so fucked up. This is why black people in our communities are fucked up. Defining the wrong shit. Pointing blame, pointing fingers at the wrong people. And we wonder why the fuck our communities are fucked up. Right, Jacqueline? Tammy, your son is cool with the family. Tammy, see if he can ask them, could they come on the show? If there's any way he could see, so we can bring awareness to what's happening. Again, This is why our communities are failing. You cannot even repeat what a sick monster did, or you're the sick one. Your focus is on us and not the monsters. I'm being honest. When Shannon and Annette got on that stand and didn't drop a tear, that wasn't sick. When they act like they couldn't see Jarvis in that courtroom, when it came to their 13-year-old niece who's pregnant, been groomed by this man for years. Because I'm not going to say 2 years. He's been touching her. That's not sick. Can y'all drop how to become a member? Can y'all drop the membership link of Capricorn, one of the mods? So y'all gotta start. I mean, come back to reality. Snap the fuck out of it. Wake up, America. Wake up, black people. Because we're the ones losing. This shit is unheard of from black people. Let's be honest. And it's nothing against white people. That shit, we didn't used to hear this shit. We didn't used to hear that Joseph went in and unalived his baby mother and all his children. Did we? Yes, molestation, all that's been happening for years. Yes. But now we're to the point where we're impregnating our children. Jealous of our children. Jealous of somebody that looks like us. Are we okay? Bridget, they didn't know. They didn't know, Bridget. Let me see if I can pin it. Let me see. Let me do it from my phone. Yeah, they didn't know. The parents didn't know. They had the parents in the lobby. They didn't know whose baby. They didn't know who the ambulance was coming from. Because they wasn't in the back. They just was up there like everybody else that was sitting in the lobby, Bridget. You have to do it from my phone. Hold on, simply me. Shit. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I can't pin it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that's what's going on. In 1991, my neighbor's daughter, 7 years old, was kidnapped by her boyfriend, did his business, dumped outside a dumpster. Right, but we ain't, Couture. Thank you, Simply. They may be mad at the wrong ones. Get mad at the people in the situation, not the people. Let's go, Trisha. Thank you, Sissy. But they won't do that. They need somebody else to blame besides the monsters. Come on, Couture. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, absolutely, Ambrosia. I agree 100%. Nah, Gina, they took their baby to the dentist's office and he was getting a procedure, which I didn't even think they do procedures like that at 2. I don't know how bad it was, but they made the parents go sit in the lobby. Next thing you know, paramedics come rushing in. They don't know what's going on because there's other people back there. Come on, Trisha. They didn't know. Let's go, Miss Cookie. They didn't know that where the paramedics was going when they came in. They just was like, watch them rush in. Until they see their baby on the stretcher is when they knew. And once they seen their baby on the stretcher, they weren't focused on what was why is my baby on the stretcher? Why nobody said what happened to my child? The mother wanted to ride. The husband said, I'll follow her. They wouldn't even let the mother ride. Baby died upon arrival. Baby been dead. Thank you, Brand Love. Come on. They should have been immediately, Ambrosia. So, hey, Jennifer. Because if I can't be in here, come on. And my thing is, I didn't know the parents, it couldn't be a parent in there. What link you need, Naya? So I'm so irritated. I didn't know it too. That's what I said, Tammy. Tammy, unless they change some rules, I never knew that a 2-year-old could get anesthesia. I never knew it. I never knew it. I never knew a 2-year-old could get anesthesia. And I not never known for a parent not to be able to sit with their child, at least one. To send pictures? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, Martha. That mock trial was hilarious. Honorable Judge Shankrock and Shannon, Bebop Harris in those glasses. The defense, the prosecutor was funny. I loved it. It's part of yours, the best. Thank you, Energy on. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Life with motherfuckers just want to say and talk about people just want to keep messing confusion. I'm not going. Yeah, my daughter had surgery for hernia and I was loud. Yeah. Yeah, you might not can't beat, but you know what I'm saying? Yes. Hey, Simply, you heard me, sis? Simply me. I'm going back there with Nate. Especially with anesthesia, yes. Come on, Gina. I'm going. I ain't never known that we weren't allowed to go. I've never known that. Wow, Ambrosia. Hell no, I'm not leaving my baby during no surgery. No. Man, salute to y'all. It's been a lot. I told Jacqueline I was going to cover that story today by Cedric. I need to get more details. I don't have enough to see kind of what led up to it and stuff like that. So I know more will be coming out in the next few days. Right, that's a good one, Capricorn. Hopefully Miss Tammy can get we can get them on the show. Tammy's son is friends with them, so hopefully we can get them on the show and stuff and bring awareness to this situation of how real shit is happening around us. She said, Miss Parker, that was laughter is good for the soul. You never know what somebody's going through, how things affect our everyday life. Yeah, Shannon is a monster. Jarvis knew that's why he was drawn to her. In my mind, I believe he had more kids by her to perform his sexual game. Yeah, she definitely knew the plan. It was supposed to be done at a hospital setting, not a clinic. Life with Trey, I ain't never heard nothing like it. You hear me? A 2-year-old should never go into that. I ain't never known it. But I'm going to get more detail and stuff and hopefully give Tammy time to talk to her son to see if he can get them on the show. That would be awesome to give them a platform. As far as Trinity goes, to her mother, when we try to bring light to these kids' names, I get it's not the story y'all want told. Y'all want us to talk about the good stuff. And there's nothing wrong with, and this is Trinity who drowned down in the ocean. I covered it, Trinity Eslinger. I don't mind keeping Trinity's name alive, but guess what? If some shit don't sound right in a story, I'm breaking it down. Yeah, everything is sun and flowers sometimes, but it's some shit I just don't agree with when looking at your vacation. And I'm talking to you as a woman. The shit that your boyfriend did as far as answering questions, I think it would have been more if it came from you, people would have gravitated more. And I know you lost your child, so it wasn't like it wasn't expected for you to how can I say this? Like, I was never expecting to see you just come out and say anything about your daughter besides, what happened in the water. When your boyfriend told the story, it was different from the ladies, which I get it because you're fighting for your life. But everybody's saying his perspective, her perspective, their perspective. Everybody's shit is going to be the same. It's not going to be a Trisha's perspective, a Black Goddess, and a Miss Parker if we're all in the water fighting for our lives. They're not going to keep her name alive. It's up to you. And the focal point that you brought back was the fact that people are saying the most craziest shit. No, people are rebuttaling off of what your boyfriend said. That just was like, I don't know. Right, Charlotte, exactly. That's what I say, energy on how I've been saying all the shops need to be looked into. He was premature, only 4 pounds when he was born. Yeah, Trisha. I was going to keep talking about Trinity. Yeah, Charlotte, it did. It did. And because I'm just kind of going off what somebody said, Trinity's mother is mad because Florida's not keeping her name alive anymore. When do they keep a Black child story going? When? I already know what it's like, Miss Cookie to Leo. And I know it's not easy losing these children. But content creators are not the problem. As content creators, we bring the story to you. And we break things down that we hear in the process. And we might hear something to go, wait, what? Because something that stood out to me, to that person that said that in the chat, when he said that he and teacher had to swim and do things. Why would she be in the ocean? Yeah, Jacqueline. It was wild, boy. You hear me, Jacqueline? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, I mean, we heard everything but the sexual stuff in the bathroom experiences. Yes, Bridget. I mean, he talked about every detail as if he was doing it for the detectives. It was more like, not for America, because I ain't explaining a damn thing to y'all. And some shit like that happens to my child. Who are y'all? Are y'all gonna bring my kid back? Are y'all gonna go out there in that ocean and look for my kid? Because until then, I'm not explaining shit to America. I don't give a damn what y'all thought about my story and my child. Okay, Charlotte. Thank you, boo. Now you have to be humble when you talk about these kids because it's so sensitive. Thank you, the Bushes said. Happy Saturday, love. These kids' situations are sensitive. Yeah, Bridget, you hear me? Yeah, we must pray daily. And this is another thing why you seen Raven's daughter and your children was left behind, because both girls stand together. And we got questions. If his children was there, where was his daughter? Why didn't he take his daughter in the ocean? Could she not swim? Just asking. How was you so far back? But you was talking to the kids, but you said you didn't realize you was that far back from the kids. You didn't know that you was at, 10 feet from the kids. So, fuck is you talking about? I gotta go. When you seen trouble, what you talking to the kids for? You said you was having trouble in the ocean. Shit, I'm getting out of there. You was talking to the kids about you swimming in the same place. You felt something was wrong with you in this ocean. What up, Alicia? And podcast is. Come on, Couture. He said he was far out. He had not realized that he was that far out from them kids. But got to talk to the kids. I'm like, but I thought you was far out from the kids. Which one is it? It can't be all. See what I'm saying? They want you to keep names and stories alive, but get mad when shit don't sound right to you. And I'm not going to put out lies. I'm not overlooking details either. Miss Bishop, where'd you send it at? Not shot collars on the babies. Yeah, Couture. Yeah. Because everybody gonna say they gonna watch your kids, but they don't. I mean, shit happens. Hell yeah, I'm Charlotte. I've been saying that. And when he was recording the little girl walking up to the beach, it was something about Trinity. She didn't like it. It's like he done it before, and she didn't like it. It gave me chills when I watched how when she realized he was taping her face. Y'all know how my face do it. I really wonder if she's a Capricorn, because our face speaks everything, man. No, they never found her. Yeah, Couture, you hear me? That's why I was on my daughter so much at the pool. I was like, dog, just because I'm here doesn't mean you don't watch your children. Just because I'm right here doesn't mean you don't watch your children. Especially around water. Because she told me Nate was taking swimming lessons. Swimming lessons and knowing how to swim is two totally different things. Right, and the Black Goddess, they said that the men said that they didn't say she put a past her to them. Nobody said that. That's the scary part, Black Goddess. I'm gonna have to wake it up. I'm gonna have to go back through it, Black Goddess. I'm gonna have to go back through her story. Yeah, Naya. Because the men on the boat said there was no child being passed in. Okay, Miss Bishop, I'll check it. It is sad, Trisha. Man, y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Shank Rock will be live tonight at 10. Thank you, Virtuous. Thank you for everybody that poured into me yesterday. Thank you guys so much. For the Cash Apps, thank you guys so much. Helping me reach my goal, even if it's $1. I wish it was a 50 cent on there too, but you know, YouTube greedy, you know. But I'm gonna come back with the Trinity story. Her mama wants her story, her name to stay alive, and I'm gonna keep it alive. I'm gonna run a story again for those that were sleeping on it. Maybe I was tripping, but I know what I heard. Yeah, Trisha, that's the crazy part. She said our children should not have to worry about the people that's close to them. They do. But yeah, Black Goddess, I know what she said. But nobody, if you go, I'm a run it back tomorrow, Black Goddess. I'm gonna run it back tomorrow. Yeah, Rip Malcolm Jamal Warner. He could swim, and it happened. We got to be safe with water. I'm gonna play his first, Nisi. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm gonna run his story, and you said you're gonna take some notes. Thank you, Couture. You said you're gonna take some notes. She said, Alicia said the story still don't make sense to her. Yeah. I am sorry. I'm gonna run it tomorrow. I'm gonna come live for about an hour or two and run it tomorrow. For those that participated in the mock trial, man, y'all did amazing. Y'all did amazing last night. And I appreciate y'all so much. To everybody, the jurors, everybody that wanted to participate. I think the next one is going to be just as better. Because this was our first one. And I think everybody did so good, even Shank. Thanks to Shank Rock. Everything happened yesterday. The RYDERZ came up with the mock trial, but we was going to do it behind the scenes with the members and the moderators. But I said, why not bring it so everybody can participate? Thank you, Naya. Come on, Black Goddess. That's what I said. Thank you, Jacqueline sis. They said foul play because Venetian, and they did say that the daughter was drowning with him. But then I read today that the daughter wasn't even around him when he drowned. Well, you can wear it next time, Alicia. Yeah, I caught that green blue. Girl, you hear me, Couture? Man, you hear me? And when Shank found the purple judge robe, he instantly was like, I got to do this in honor of her. And for him to participate at such a late notice. Everything happened yesterday. The witnesses, I was like, I need witnesses. I need this witness, and this witness. Who wants to volunteer? Capricorn and Alicia volunteered first, and then Adjusted came. Was like, sis, I got you. And I appreciate it. Even with Aisha playing the prosecutor, it was last minute. So for them to kick into action at like 11:30, 12 o'clock yesterday afternoon, calling each person like, okay, I need you're going to be Shannon. Okay, bet. She's like, Alicia want to be Big Ned. Alicia said, I'm going to be Ned. Okay. Tasha, okay, great. Alicia, Aisha, I need you to do your closing arguments, open statements. She was like, okay, I'm on it. Call Sweet Honey, same thing, I'm on it. So all of this happened yesterday. So it was crazy how it went down. What up, T-Love? It was. And it was something to listen to. To show what was really taking place at that preliminary and how crazy it was. You was hollering, Naya? I T-Love had you cracking up. Miss Butterscotch was something like that. Man, a teaspoon of water depending on how it gets in the windpipe. Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna break down at that trial. Shank was the funniest shit. Boy, and when he kept order. Man, epic. Okay, Shawnee. Oh man. When Capricorn Chronicles said, "That's my mom. She's her grandmother." I have 5 children. All 5 of my kids are his. Man. I'm her aunt. That's my niece. Man. You couldn't tell me nothing. The overnight pet. Man, grown and bougie, you hear me? In the chat. Man. The chat was the best. Because when Capricorn came in and she had that sweater and that coat on, boy, and them glasses, and that's how Shannon looked. Because I be talking about him like a dog behind the scenes. With them outfits, I do. I honestly do. I said, well, what was we watching, that 70s show? What the fuck did they have on? Because it looked something out of a 70s movie. Even from Annette and her wig. Lucretia too. Man. Nay, yes. Shawnee, he couldn't. Okay, Venetia. So, man, Black Goddess, you hear me? Cap had her locked down. That's how much we talk about the case. This is how much we watch the preliminary. This is how much we really be back there reading the transcripts to each other, making sure that we heard this right. We saw this like, what? So, yeah. But again, man, happy Saturday to each and every one of y'all. Auntie Butterscotch. Man, I watched that, y'all. Y'all won't believe that when I'm smoking my weed, I go watch Auntie Butterscotch. And I mean, I'm talking about them dentures and how her mouth never closed. Takes me out every time. It takes me out every time. And I'm like, this ain't funny, but it is. And I'm going to laugh, damn it. I'm not going to keep crying. We've cried enough. Now it's time to take action. Take real action. So they can pay, not just drivers. Thank you, Miriam. Okay, Miss One Low Key. That's it. That's all. Stop it, Black Guys. Not the kids saying, "What's wrong, Mama? What's going on?" I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much for all y'all dedication, y'all hard work. Y'all take credit from yourselves so much, and I don't like it. Because as subscribers, y'all dig just as deep as us. And y'all send us information. That's why I give credit to those who send me stuff. Like, shout out to Whoop De Whoop for sending me this. Thank you, because I never seen it. I was having a bad cancer day too, T-Love. And it took all of that away. Thank you, Sonya. Shank Rock is doing a continuation tonight at 10 o'clock with the prosecutor, the defense, and Shannon. So, okay, Grown and Bougie, great. That's awesome. So you guys make sure you pull up with Shank Rock at 10 o'clock tonight. The defense, the prosecutor, and Shannon will be back to see if, her testimony will stand with him. Man, Charlotte, he tried. But he know what I'm going to give. He knows. But he did good for the most part until Shannon. Other than that, he tried. But other than that, we're getting up out of here and going and enjoying our Saturday with our children, our families that we love. And we're not going to let the devil in or win. Okay, Miriam, what's your link? You having poetry? Hold on, Miriam. Let me make sure I'm subscribed, okay? Y'all drop Miriam's link. Miriam, where you having poetry night, love? Where are you having poetry night at? On your channel, if you are, I'll see you there. Thank you, Ruthie. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Go enjoy y'all Saturday. Shank Rock.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word, or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal, digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall, fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change, bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask, uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true, Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word, or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show, bringing light to the world everywhere she goes. Tune in, stay tuned, you'll never be the same. Miss Parker, remember the name. Miss Parker, remember the name. So